We heard a little while ago from official, online, legit Hollywood trades that Michael Keaton was going to reprise his role as the first movie Batman in the Flash movie. He was coming back as Bruce Wayne. We saw him for the first time as the Caped Crusader in those 80s and late 90s, early 90s Tim Burton movies. Those iconic classic Batman movies, and he's apparently coming back for a multiversal extravaganza in Ezra Miller's Flash movie, which is filming now, this month. It's starting now. After all these delays and all this kind of stuff, the movie's finally happening. But a little while earlier this year, there was doubt being cast on whether or not he would return, because I think he was giving an interview or something with somebody and gave a quote saying he wasn't sure that he was going to do the movie or sign on because he was... didn't feel confident about the movie's filming in London, or part of it's filming in London, and he wasn't sure about the pandemic protocols. He's getting older and he's worried about his health. That's the reason he gave, right? He's an older gentleman worried about his health in the time of a pandemic, which is logical. But all these people ran with that and were like, well, Michael Keaton might not be in the Flash movie, or he's not going to be in it. And, it kind of played into that whole, DC can't get anything right in the movie's narrative. It's falling apart. All of that fear-mongering and doom and gloom that gets a lot of views and clicks in articles and on YouTube. But a little while ago, a company teased the Michael Keaton version of of his Batmobile from those Tim Burton movies online. An Instagram page for Picture Vehicles Limited posted an image of what appears to be the Michael Keaton Batmobile from the Tim Burton Batman movies. With this blurb, anyone know what this is? It describes itself, the company page, as a UK pictures vehicle team specializing in design, acquisition, and custom building movie vehicles for Hollywood TV productions. And apparently they have worked on the Batmobile for Warner Brothers in the past. So a lot of people are taking this as confirmation he'll be in it. Michael Keaton will be in the movie, or at least his Batmobile will be. Now, this isn't confirmation of anything. Some company putting an image that looks like the Batmobile online does not confirm that version of the Batmobile is going to be in the Flash, or that Michael Keaton will be in the Flash either. But my theory is he's going to be in the movie. Warner Brothers knows that having Michael Keaton in the Flash movie as the old Batman for a multiversal thing with, Batman from different universes and other DC characters from movies and TV meeting or interacting in a live-action movie, that drives, audience interest and will get a lot of people in the theaters to see this movie because of curiosity. It's great marketing. I don't think they're going to let that fall apart. They're going to move heaven and earth to get Michael Keaton to agree to come to this movie and, pay him whatever he needs to be paid, make it happen. Because imagine if Michael Keaton had actually left this movie, it was confirmed, that would have already made the news already. If Michael Keaton dropped out of The Flash, they would already have reported that, and they haven't, unless that report's coming. So I think that until it is confirmed that he's not going to be in the movie, no one should act like, oh, he's not going to be in it. And especially because, like I said, the studio wants him to be in this movie. They know that it would be a coup for casting in this movie if the old Batman came back to meet, Ben Affleck's Batman or Robert Pattinson's Batman, etc., etc. Now, I know I alluded to the negative narrative that people always like to take with DC movies. They can't get it right, they mess up. But they ain't messing this up, in my opinion. And the reason that Warner Brothers messes up with DC, or a lot of times, isn't because they can't make these things work. They don't have the ability. A lot of times, it's just that they don't want to, right? A lot of people the fans want the Snyderverse to continue, but it isn't. At least not completely. Not because Warner Brothers can't continue it. They just don't want to, right? We don't know if Henry Cavill Superman's coming back. And if that's true, he's never coming back. It's not because Warner Brothers can't get him to come back. They just don't want to. For whatever reason, they like to make the decision to go in directions that are different from what the directions a lot of fans want them to go in, right? But they do want Michael Keaton's Batman to be in the Flash, so I'm confident he's going to be in there. Like I said, they know that he's too valuable to this movie to lose, so I have confidence. I always did, and I thought a lot of people were jumping at conclusions. But, like I said, it's good for views and clicks, when a DC movie might be headed for a disaster. Even if that's, that news doesn't turn out to be true. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.